I should have left my house. Well, I have to leave my house in 10 minutes. So I don't have that much time, but I have this huge pimple on my face that I have to get rid of. Well, I don't have to get rid of it, but I would prefer that it is not there. So normally it takes me like 15-20 minutes to get ready, depending on what I do. So I try to leave early, but I'm not very good at time management. I set my alarm for about an hour early, and instead of getting out of bed, I just laid in bed for an extra hour because I don't know why I hate getting out of bed. Like, I'd prefer to just be in bed all day until like 9 p.m. at night, and then I'd want to get out of bed. I'm more of a night person, so I don't want to be up if there's like sunlight. I want it to be dark. I'm gonna be in class for around 3 hours. I have 2 classes and then like a 15-minute break. And one of my classes I think is like an hour and 45 minutes, which like isn't bad because I think I've had like a 2-hour class before, like 2 hours and 45 minutes, which that was terrible. But like my attention span is so bad that I just like cannot sit for that long anymore. I'm not the person who would like to be sitting down for 2 hours. I have a small one right there too. If you let it sit there and then dry a little bit and then blend it out, there's more coverage. My pimple hurts so bad that like when I raise my eyebrows, I can literally feel it. That's how badly it hurts. See, it looks a lot better like that. Just gotta blend it out. Looks better. I am potentially gonna be late. So I'm wearing heeled shoes and I don't think I can drive with them. So I'm gonna be driving with one shoe, or without a shoe actually. Okay, so drive. It's quite weird to do that, to be honest with you, but it's better than me like almost getting into an accident, because like every time I go to this college, I swear I almost get into an accident. Not every time, but like these college kids, they will kill you. They will kill you. They just like drive so fast and they don't stop at stop signs and they don't stop in the parking lot. They just keep going. And it doesn't matter if like you have the right of way, they will just run you off the road without a care in the world. So it's quite weird to feel the pedal with my foot because normally my shoe's there. So anyways, so yeah, I'm on my way to my first class, and I was doing my homework for today, and I have this class that's required for transfer students that they have to take it, and it's called a foundations class, which I don't understand why I need a foundations class if I already have an associate's degree. Like I've been in college for 2 years on paper, but I've already been in college 4 years overall. So I'm not sure why I need a foundations class, but anyways, I do. So what's weird about post-pandemic college is like when I was going to Henry Ford, all of my classes were in person. All the teachers, you know, taught me something. But post-pandemic college is different because I could not get 3 of my classes in-person classes because they literally don't even offer it anymore. And the thing about having online classes is they send you to links that that are free. Like, so for some of my classes, we have to watch TED Talks. And these are resources that I could get for free. So I don't understand why I'm paying for college if the professor's just going to send me to a free resource that I could have literally listened to myself. So, like, I'm like, post-pandemic college is kind of like a scam now, because they're not even like teaching you. They're just sending you to free resources, and it's crazy because, like, why am I paying for something that I can get for free? I don't know, but that's quite interesting to me how it's changed. Oops, there's someone coming, but it's fine. They can wait for me. Okay, so I just got out of my first class, and it pretty much seems like it's just like technically like a debate class, because we didn't really learn anything the entire time. That I'm like shaking because I'm freezing. The entire time we were there, it was just all of the students like sharing whatever they thought. So I got about 15 minutes, and then I have my stats class, and that's like an hour and a half. So I'm just using I'm literally shaking. Okay, I need to turn the thing on. So yeah, I'm just gonna use my 15 minutes to eat and then go home and do some of my work, because I didn't get a chance to do much of my work. Okay, I had a lot of chances to do my work, I just chose not to. But I'm going to do some homework when I get home. Okay, so I just got out of my last class for today, and that classroom literally is freezing. Like, it feels like they don't have heat at all. And for some reason, when I get cold, I feel like I can't speak. And it's not even that cold. My car says it's 42, but it just feels like it's absolutely freezing, which is like weird, because normally 42 is like not cold, because like we get down in like negative sometimes, like with a wind chill or whatever, but it is cold. I gotta put gas in my car, so it's the 18th, and I have not put gas in my car this entire month yet, because my car was in the shop for like 4 or 5 days, and my car was leaking gasoline, which is what I got fixed on it. So even with it leaking gas, I haven't had to put gas in my car yet, and it's like not empty, but I still want to do it early so I don't have to pay as much for gas. So over like the Christmas break, I kind of like essentially lost my job. So I used to be a DoorDash driver, and I was a DoorDash driver for 2 years, and I started during the pandemic. So I used to do it part-time, but like it was my full-time job. So I did that part-time, and then I essentially got banned from being a driver, because they didn't give me a reason. They said it was fraud, but I didn't fraud anything. So what I'm assuming happened was somebody reported me for not delivering their food, which would have been a lie, because I always deliver people's food, because that's my job, and why would I steal your food? I can buy my own food. But people do things like that to get refunds and stuff. So they'll say like, oh, I'm missing this, and they didn't tell me why, but I'm assuming that's why I got fired. So I got fired from that. So I've been doing Instacart instead. So I don't use as much gas doing Instacart, because when I was doing DoorDash, I was using a lot of gas, because you primarily are driving around. So it's changed a little bit for me. But I was like upset at first, but now I kind of like doing grocery orders. But I can appeal in 90 days, and I'll consider doing that. I'm not really positive if I want to do that or not, but who knows if they would ever even reinstate me.